All right, everybody. Welcome to F It Friday. There's like nothing going on in the market. But we're going to fill the time, go over some charts, see what's going on. Crypto King's already sweating me about looking at FET. Let's get it. All right, what's going on, everybody? I'm not going to say the title in the first couple minutes just so YouTube don't freak out. But welcome to Jpg Empire Crypto Nightly. John, as you can see, is not here. He decided to stay in Philly and party a little too long. So we should see him in a little bit. Before that, what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and go through some of the markets. We'll see what's going on. It's pretty much flat. Nothing's going on going into this holiday weekend. And no news. I'm looking for news and everything is lackluster. Looking through Twitter, just a bunch of people complaining about politics. So we are going to go pretty much straight into the market watch, but let's get these banners thrown up here. Let's get the like and subscribe thrown up real quick. And of course, my camera is glitchy. I didn't even stream to Rumble tonight, hoping that maybe this would stop it. You know, maybe it's this damn banner down here. It didn't seem to kick in until I put this banner up. But if you're seeing this banner, go ahead and follow at JPEG Empire, at _John Carter, at Desert _Crypto, at the Seji3, and at Chinvot Bridge. Let's get rid of that banner. Let's see if it clears up a little bit. Look at that. I think it's a damn banner. All this time, you telling me it's a stupid banner on the bottom of the freaking screen. Killing me. Killing me. If you're on YouTube, go ahead, do us a favor, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you guys are on Twitter, go ahead and share this video with a friend, tag some DGens, get it out there. Let's get everything popping. Let's go ahead and get rid of that so you guys don't have to look at it. Let's go into the comments. What's up, G-Blades? What's up, Hops? John hasn't woken up from his drunken stupor yet. No, I'm sure he hasn't. He called me about 20 minutes ago, said he's going to be about 20 minutes late. I hope he wasn't drinking and driving. We'll find out if he makes it. So let's get rid of that. That's crazy. Look how good the camera is now. Look, no glitching, no freaking, you know what I mean? JPEG Empire. All the prizes have been sent out. We went ahead and sent out that hops. Or I went ahead and sent out that hops about a half hour ago as I was setting up the stream. Yeah, I heard it was your fault, Jeff Dukes. See, look, you're here. Where's John? You were there. Where's John? I also heard that you're older than I am. Salute to you, sir. That is awesome. My words finally match my mouth movement, right? Oh, you're closer. You're in Pennsylvania, I take it. All right. We got the Omen sent out. JPEG Store finally updated the information on the screen. So I was able to track down the wallet number for 1937. We sent out that Omen. I got the Brewers sent out to, I can't remember their name. I wanted to meet, if only I still lived back home, right? But we got all that sent out. Apparently, whoever won is from Canada. Hashtag Canada Tire. And even I know that Canada Tire is like some kind of superstore. It's like the Walmart of Canada or some crap like that. So other than that, the mint is going on. Make sure you mint a boss. We got a bunch of links in the description. Check out JPEG Empire shop if you want to get some merch. Jaleesa, our awesome community member, has a store. The link is in the description. Other than that, what's going on, Johnny Tran, Boss Mint Party? That's right. Other than that, let's get into the market update. Let's see what's going on. Like I said, it was a boring day. If John shows up, I'll probably just go through the update and then we'll just look at some charts, do something like that. Yeah, G-Blades, Canada, whoop, whoop. All right, so let me bring up the screen. Let me make sure we are on the right screen. Let me refresh that. Yes. Of course, something's going on crazy with CoinGecko the past couple of days. Let's share this. All right, here we go. Market update. So it says we're down 1.4%, but I'm pretty sure we were at 2.176 trillion yesterday. So how can we be down 1.4%? That's kind of confusing, right? I think we were at 1.73 yesterday, but yet it says we're down 1.4%. I don't know. So we're actually, who knows? Who knows? But we had about 95 billion in volume today, pretty high for a Friday. Bitcoin dominance up a point. Ethereum still at 14 and less than a GUI to send a transaction. We got Bitcoin coming in exact same spot it was yesterday, 59,190. We got Ethereum coming in at 2520. BNB coming in at 535. Solana coming in at 138. XRP still sitting at 56 cents. Dogecoin back up to a dime. Tron at 1598. Toncoin at 536. And Cardano coming in at 3466. Biggest loser of the day, it looks like, in the top is Cardano, down 3.4%. Let's go ahead and look at the 24-hour. ASI with a nice 9.4% pump today. We got Aave up 6.2, Beam up 5.8, Litecoin up 5.3, Monero up 4.2, Gala up 4.3, Neo up 3.7. Let's look at the biggest losers. We got Clayton in the biggest loser column for the second day in a row, down 9.2%. Notcoin taking a dump. This fell all the way down to 0.0079 this morning. Stop me out of my long. Screw Notcoin, screw Toncoin. Get your shit together. Cardano down 3.4%. Near Protocol down 3.3. Psi down 3.3. Aptos down 2.9. Not too big of losers. Not too bad. Just that Clayton is the only one that took the major hit. Everything else is down 3.5% or less. All right, let's go into the traditional market. So we did have a nice green day in the traditional market. The Dow Jones up 0.5%, S&P up 1%, NASDAQ up 1.13, the Russell K up 0.67, and our VIX is coming down, so that is good. It's probably not going to get anything on Asia. So this is probably the end for today. Yeah, 4:55 p.m. Australian time. So it looks like, the Eastern Hemisphere did end in a nice green day. Pre-market, remember, we got a 3-day weekend this weekend for banking. So, take these pre-market numbers with a grain of salt. You got the Dow up 0.5%. You got S&P up 0.83. You got NASDAQ up 1%. Oil down 3%. That's a big drop. That's a very big drop for oil. What's going on with oil? Let's take a look here. Down to 73.65 a barrel. Looks like we're getting a nice little trend down on the oil prices. Not seeing it at the pump, but at least the overall price is coming down. This is the 1 year. So let's go to the month. A little bit lower on the month. Not too bad. Not too bad. But that's pretty much it for the traditional market. Let's get into Bitcoin. Let's go ahead and let's zoom out a little bit real quick. Let's go out to the weekly because I was looking at this earlier. So the weekly is actually looking relatively decent. Okay. So we had this green dot last week, and then we got this big dump right here. So the momentum kind of flattened out. It did not give us a red dot, though. It just kind of flattened out a little bit. But this new meme coin on Cardano called Risk for risk takers only. Yes, the ultimate meme coin on Cardano, which you could get for free if you owned a risk asset. I'm just saying. Automatically, non-custodial staking on all risk assets. So the weekly, this was what I was looking at. So even though we got this big red candle going on this week, this will close in 1 day and 23 hours. We are setting a higher low on the weekly. We did get rejected off the 21. It pushed us down. You know what I mean? You can see we just dumped this week. It's been horrible. But it has not put in a lower low. So that's good. That's, you know, I'll give you a little bit of solace in the strength. RSIs are flat. I mean, if we go here, I mean, no kind of divergences or anything like that. Let's go out to the daily. And you can see this is that same trend line that I had drawn on the weekly candles. And you see all these touches, like we're touch, and we're just kind of riding that. If we can stay above that, that is necessary. It looks like we're at this high volume node right here. If we lose this high volume node on the daily, that could spell disaster. I mean, well, we got a little catch point down here at 57. If not, that's a big freaking valley. Look at that. So this is all the way back from February. You know, so this is that falling wedge we've been in, bouncing up and down, bouncing up and down. There was the flash craft a couple weeks ago, beginning of the month. If we can't stick above this, look, there's no liquidity. Boom, 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 boom. All the way down to like 51,000. You know what I mean? So if we lose this, we got the slightest little support at 57. You can see we kind of bounced off that range a couple times. You know, we kind of bodied off it right here. We wicked down to it right here. You know, see all this action right here. But if that don't catch us, boom, down the hill. That could spell disaster. John, are you texting and driving? Are you texting and driving, John? I think you are, sir. Keep your eyes on the road. That's not me writing those comments, people. So, and we are below, you know, we're below the median. So this, anytime your RSI is under 50, this is all like bearish area. You know what I mean? So we are still below here. Let's see if Market Cipher has anything to say right here. We're just neutral. Look at that. A 4 and a 6. It was a 7 and a 2. It was an 8 and a 0. So real neutral numbers on your dual band strength index. And it's like I said, 48K possible. 48K possible 44. You heard it here first. Yes, you heard it on Crypto Nightly first, that 48K 44 possible. I mean, I'm not going to put it out of the realm of possibilities. It, just like I said last time, though, if we do go down there, it's going to be a wick, not a stick. We're not going to body a candle down there, because if we extend our trend line, I mean, unless it goes all the way into October, which I don't think, but as long as we respect this downtrend right here, we would have to be way out in October, middle of October, for it to body down here on the trend line. But that doesn't mean that, we don't fall out of the support, come down, massive wick, the big boys buy in for Q4, and then we start to pump again. Anything can happen. We've seen it so much. Our 50 at one point was curving up. Post-election bull run starts. That could be a black swan, Johnny. If the Dems somehow pull this off and put that crypto hating cackler in office, we could see a market dump. The whole market could dump. I mean, all the crazy ideas she's proposing, about 25% unrealized for everybody over 100 million. What was it? 44% or 40% realized real capital gains, 28% freaking corporate tax. Crazy numbers, crazy. But yeah, if Trump wins, I definitely see it catapulting the market. Let's go down a little bit further. 4 hour not looking too bad. You don't want to move to Canada, bro. Canada is just the preview of what we're going to turn into if Kamala wins. Move to Costa Rica or something like that. Hell, I might join you. I'll pack up the dogs, tell mom you can either come to Costa Rica or I'll move you back down to my brother's. Anyways, though. So the 4 hour, you can see we're just bouncing on this trend line. This is the weekly trend line that I had drawn. We're just bouncing around this point of control. We really got to get above this point of control. According to DBSI, we got a little bit of strength. We had 1, 2, 3 blue candles today, or green candles today. Sorry about that. We got the green dot on the momentum. We are back over the 14 MA on the RSI, still below 50 though, so still in bearish territory. Let's open up momentum. Momentum coming back up, VWAP coming back up, and money flow barely moving to the upside. So that's good. I mean, I don't see any kind of crazy pumps over Labor Day weekend. You know what I mean? Unless Asia wakes up, say they wake up Monday morning, which, Labor Day don't affect them, and they choose violence and just crash the market, which is possible. But I think most of the money is circulated in the United States. So that's what I'm thinking on Bitcoin sideways. Look at ADA again real quick. So ADA is respecting the lines that we have drawn, the pattern that we have here. Bring this in. Let's bring that out a little bit. It is showing some weakness, but it still has not fell back inside that pattern. So we're still in retest mode of the pattern. We had this spinning top right here, then a blue candle. Then today was a nice red candle. And then kind of got a little spinning top. DBSI says we're going down. But that doesn't mean it's going to break us back in the pattern. Market cipher B, not looking too bad. I mean, we're finally below the zero on the momentum. This could turn at any time. The money flow is coming out though. VWAP has flattened, it reversed course and started to flatten. We have 2 days. This red line on Sunday will be the Chang hard fork. So we got 2 days to see if that plays out. And not too sure. Was it a buy the rumor, sell the news event? That is still yet to be determined. But as long as we're out of this pattern, as long as we're retesting the pattern, I'm still bullish. Chart Rune so I can compare it to mine. Rune. Okay. I will take a look at Rune for you. As soon as I'm done here, I'm going to check out FET for I am going to check out FET for Crypto King, and then I will look at Rune. But yeah, still, I mean, we're still riding that 21, so I still have hopes for that. Let's go down to the 4 hour. 4 hours printing us a nice green dot. 4 hours looking better, a lot better than the daily. VWAP to the upside, green dot on the momentum, and you can see that arc in the money flow. Hopefully we can get something like this where it kind of just and then goes back up like that. We get the VWAP going to the upside. We get that momentum going to the upside. But we do have a problem. Oh, dang it. We do need to get above that 200. So the 21's just crossed bearish. We're below the 21. We're below the 200. Let's get some more data on here. See if we can get a point of control. Okay. So point of control. If we go back to May 24th or May, if we go all the way back to May and we let our VPVR settle, our point of control is way up here at 38 cents. So we are well below it. We are in the value area low area, you know, so we are well below the point of control over the past 6 months. So that I would definitely like to see us get up there. We really need to get above the 200. But once again, like I said, we are respecting this. You know, we come down, we bounce, we bounce. If we bounce again, we could break through it. We could fall right through and back into the pattern and then possibly break right back down here into the bottom of the pattern. So, but still bullish on Cardano, looking stronger than Bitcoin, in my opinion, to this day. So, all right, let's check out FET. Okay, we'll go on the Binance chart. Let's go up to the daily. Okay, let's get some freaking wrong button. What the hell? For some odd reason, my work phone's ringing at 6:30 on a Friday night. Well, you know what? They can get fucked. I ain't answering that damn work phone on 6:30 on a Friday night. Let's see here. All right. Draw some SR lines. Let's take a look on the daily for FET. All right. Let's see here. So momentum's coming down. Money flow is flattening out. VWAP is going up. We are bouncing off the 14 MA on the RSI. Looks like we came up. We bounced down right off this SR and bounced again. We're at a high volume node right here. Showing neutral numbers. You know what I mean? We could be in some kind of flag right here on the daily. Just kind of falling wedge. We take that movement right there. Say, right, we just broke out right here, right? So that could bring us up. And it brings us, that measured move would bring us right to an SR at $1.76. But we have some battling, you know what I mean? We bounced, not only did we bounce off this SR, we bounced right off the 50. You know, the 21 is moving up. So I would assume something like this. We see this 21 just kind of start to meander up, get a nice bullish cross on the 50 right there. Then maybe see something like this and have it come back down and touch that 21. It looks like it almost wicked down and touched it. So that's, that's good. It could just follow it up. Let's go down to the lower time frames and see what's going on the low frames. Okay. Looks like we had a decent little candle in the past hour and a half. It is up. FET is up 3.9% in the past hour and a half. John's more than 20 minutes. He is more than 20 minutes late. You're right. All of a sudden, he became a Keystone Wallet ambassador. Forgot about us. Yeah, apparently partying was more important. Nah, I'm just giving him shit. John does a lot. He got to go out there, see Jeff Dukes, see Moose, pick up some beer, pick up some hops, hazy IPA. So we come down. We did break through the 21. That's bullish on the 4 hour. We were right here at the 50. If we can close this candle above the 50, that'll be even more bullish. We got a strong DBSI at 23 and a -5. So that's looking good. Well above the 200. If we can get this 21 to turn and move back up and give us a nice bullish cross against the 50, all our moving averages will be in the right positions. So not looking too bad at all. Let's go down to the hour. The hour. Okay, so here we go. A little bit of bullishness on the hour. You got the money flow moving to the upside. VWAP is coming down, and the momentum is a little overbought along with the upside. Not super overbought, but it is a little overbought. But you have the hourly candle just breaking the 200. So that's really bullish. If this can hold above the 200, that can signal a nice strong move or getting ready for a nice strong move. Problem is, it's the weekend. It's, there's going to be low liquidity on the weekend. People are going to be partying, barbecuing, drinking Hazy Days IPA, kind of like this guy. Look at him. Does he look Chinese eyed to you guys? Did he drive drunk from Philly? That's crazy. That's a long drive.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I had like a beer and a half. The guys can attest, right? And then also hops, I can't be fired. I cannot be fired from being the John Carter. It just is who I am. You know what I'm saying? Well, what's up, Desert? How you doing, man? How's your day going? I was literally just finished crying in my car on the way here because I just hear there we 10. Go, Jeff Dukes. Hell yeah.
What's going on, Jaleesa? Just seen your comment there. My bad. Just seen your comment.
What's up, Jaleesa? No, but shout out to Jeff Dukes, Third Patriot, Moose, and Hops in general. We had an amazing time. And that's crazy right there about girlfriend.
Just rugged.
That's interesting. That's crazy. I wonder if, I'm not even going to say that. Put that out there.
I got to look into, let me finish this real quick. Let me look into Rune for G-Blades. Do you want to look at and see if you can find something on girlfriend?
Oh no!
Well,
yeah,
I'll finish this up. You look into that, and then we'll take the charts away. We'll do our normal little opener and keep going. You good with that?
Absolutely. I just want to say that I was literally crying in my car. Can you hear me?
Yeah. I was laughing at.
Yeah, but I was.
I
was crying in my car. I was crying in my car on the way here because I just hear. Right, I'm listening to the show. I'm tuned in, and I hear this guy. Oh man, 6:30 on a Friday night, and my work phone's ringing. You know, like yeah, it can get fucked. I was just like, whoa, hell yeah, dude. 6:30 on a Friday night, get fucked. That's my work phone, yo.
That's right.
Anyways.
You know what I mean? That phone. I mean, they're lucky, bro. I know I should have left it at home when we went to Rare Evo, but I was like, I can't do that. You know what I mean? Just in case. And you know, every time we'd go back to the room, I'd be like, this fucking thing, bop, 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 bop.
Yep. Yeah.
So, all right, let's finish this real quick. So, like I said, FET getting above the 200 on the 1 hour is bullish. Can it hold? That is yet to be seen. But we're getting that nice little pump. Look at that, 3.43% so far in the past hour and a half. Let's look at the 30-minute. Looks like we just broke it on the 30-minute also. Ooh, I don't know if it's going to hold it, though. I mean, it could go sideways. It could go sideways, but RSI is extremely overbought on the 30-minute. Your momentum is starting to clip at the top, but money flow is going to the upside. VWAP's coming down. Momentum's kind of starting to clip. But just because the momentum is moving in a certain direction doesn't mean the candles have to move in that direction. They could still go sideways, you know what I mean? Or just range up and down like that as the momentum and your RSI reset. So, all right, let's look at Rune real quick.
So look, I'm going to tell you the truth, okay?
Mm-hmm.
There's really nothing to look into when it comes to the girlfriend chart.
No, I meant news. He said they just rugged.
Yeah. And go in the Discord to look at what they're saying in the Discord. I'm just saying I looked at the chart and then the answer is literally just yes. Like I just went to check it out.
It was just yoink.
It's like yes. Yeah, the fully diluted value of girlfriend is now 4K ADA.
Wow.
So yeah.
So did they just yank the liquidity, or did
I think probably
they just dumped it?
They probably did both.
Yeah. Dumped it, then yanked the liquidity.
And do you know what's I don't want to even put this out there, but I was on a space earlier with Hops, and they had the friend community on there. And I mean, I'm like more bullish on friend now that like there isn't any like unknowns and it is just friendship and a community project, right? There is no founder now. I think that's even better. But no, I remember Crypto King. I remember that they minted out that NFT project because I kept getting pings from their server every so often. Not noise pings. I would just see the notifications on my phone because my phone doesn't go off like that, okay? But but I would see them and they're just like, come on, guys, we can almost mint out all these NFTs. We're almost there. Come on, guys, let's get us over the hill. We're almost there. And then, I'm guessing they did. You know what I mean? Looking at the chart. Yeah.
All right, let's look at Rune. Okay, Rune. Not looking super bullish on the daily. Let's go out to the weekly. Rune is has been around for a long time. So let's go out to the weekly. Let's see here. Whoops, a little too far out. Damn it. Okay. Let's set.
I'm going to do my own TA on fucking girlfriend whenever we get to that point. You're going to love it.
All right. So on the weekly, what I'm just doing, I'm going through and I'm setting some SR levels. SR stands for support resistance. Just trying to get as many touches across the pattern. I'm gonna do it on the bigger time frame. Looks like we're kind of at one right here too. Okay, so let's see here. Scroll out. So Rune has been around long enough to actually have a 200-week moving average. We are below the 200-week moving average. The 21-week is dipping below the 50 and might even cross the 200. We do have some momentum to the upside. So this is good. You had like a nice little bullish div right here on the weekly. Higher low, lower low, lower low, higher low. See that? We are above the 14 MA. Red candle on the weekly, but everything has a red candle on the weekly right now. So that's not that big a deal. Let's go down to the daily, see what we're dealing with. We are below the 200 on the daily. There are several coins that are below the 200 on the daily. So once again, I mean, Cardano's below the 200. We are above the 21. Let's see here. Let's get rid of them DBSI numbers. Kind of hard to see what's going on there. Okay. So it looks like we come down. We're bouncing off the 50. That's good. We're using the 50 as support. So it broke up, broke the 21, broke the 50, bounced, came back down. And that's a good line of support right there. If it can stay above the 50, that's looking good. Momentum is coming down. Money flow's coming down. VWAP's coming down. So we could see a little bit retracement on the daily, or like I said, just kind of like the other ones, it could just kind of bounce in this range as all these reset. We are below the 14 MA on the RSI, which is not good. We could be in some kind of hard to see here. I mean, we have this kind of, I don't know if I would call that an Adam and Eve double bottom, really, but it's definitely a W pattern and then coming back up. But the past week has just been killing coins. So it's coming down like that. You know, you could even say we are in some kind of cup and handle right there. And then on the cup and handle, you're going to take your rim. So this is your rim from here to here. Say right about there, you're going to measure that. And then you're going to use that at the breakout. So once it breaks the rim, that's the measured move. That measured move takes you up to about 6.123. That would take us above the 200, which would be bullish. Whoopsie. This here. Okay. So, I mean, it doesn't look bad. Let me see. Let's bring this down. Let's pull a fib on this whole move. We'll come from the start of the move up to the top. Come on, click off. There you go. So it does look like the retracement. We busted through the 786, bounced, busted through the 786, bounced, and now we're above it. So it's a decent accumulation zone. If you believe in the project, it's definitely a good time to buy. You know what I mean? As long as you believe in the project, you know, I'm not too up on Rune. I don't own any. I think it may have been a last cycle project, but that doesn't necessarily make it true. Let's see here. So here's your all-time high. This is when everything peaked in April and May of 21. It did not hit a second all-time high in November when Bitcoin and most other coins did. So that I don't like to see. It did have this giant spike in April of 22, though. So that's kind of crazy. It did move with the rest of the market back in March and February. So I don't know what your price prediction is. and I don't know the token emission rate of Rune. We can look at it real quick, but this could be a result. This could right here could be a result of more tokens being put into because this is not market cap, this is price, so the market cap of Rune could have put in a new all-time high, but it could have been diluted because of a token unlocked, and that's why the price didn't go to an all-time high. So let's go down to the 4 hour. Looking good on the 4 hour. Let's bring this up, stretch this out. We are above the 200 on the 4 hour, so that is good. You can see we broke the 200 here. We bounced, boom, came down a little bit, stayed up. Couldn't hold it, so when we fell, we really dropped down. And then we were hitting our head. We broke above it, retest, bounce. Market kind of turned to shit over the past week, so we're coming down. And if we stay above the 200, that's definitely good. We can get above this high volume, this group of nodes right here. Let's bring this in a little bit. I don't know how much it'll let me put on the thing. So this brings on the 4 hour, this brings us back almost a year, November 23. So our point of control is way up here on the yearly. So about 540. I'd like to see it get above that. But it is, let's see here. Say this is some kind of freaking almost looks like Cardano right there. Look at that. We got like this giant descending triangle. Say this is the pattern right here. Go from the top of the pattern to the bottom of the pattern. See a breakout. Actually, I wouldn't say that. Let me see here. I would say this is more the pattern inside here. Those are kind of wicks. And we could be like breaking out of a pattern right here. Maybe up to 11 bucks. I mean, that's just some hopium for you, G-Blades. But like I said, if you believe in the project, definitely a good spot to accumulate. We are super close to a low. We've bounced off that 786 several times. So definitely a good spot to look for an entry. All right. All right. While you were, I realized that, while you were driving, I realized a lot of the glitching I'm getting is when I have this I was fine. And then I put up this damn banner and I started glitching like horribly. I mean, now it seems to be fine, but it doesn't look like my mouth is matched up with my voice, though.
It does for me. It looks pretty good.
Does it?
Yeah.
So it could just be the feedback I'm getting. It might not be as bad as I think it is.
Yeah, live to the outside people. Well, I mean, it's like
Right.
sometimes when we run the beginning, like little clip in the beginning, for me, it shows as like it's glitching, but like for you, it doesn't. Right.
Right.
All right, so I'm gonna pull this up. Let's hope that it doesn't start glitching for me, though. So I want to see what I found here. Oh, geez. All right. So I've identified these significant moments of note. Okay, so here we are. So what we're looking at is the girlfriend chart. This is on the 4 hour. I mean, maybe we'll go to the 2 hour. Draw this out a little bit more. Let's see. So I've circled all of these unique points here. Gosh, it's not loading all the way. Let's see. All right, we'll stay with the 4 hour. Maybe that's just what it has to be. So like right here, right? Coin is launched. You see this run up, the excitement. They take this opportunity to dump, right? Then right here we go. They use these profits to pump the price. People get excited. They hop in. They get it up to here. Then they dump it back down. So all of these opportunity zones right here, right? This is what they did. Then you get up to here, and this is where they gave up. They said, we took enough money from all of these idiots that kept buying back in. We just give up. And this would have been, look, the highest volume point at the bottom of the chart where they put the liquidity in to begin with and took it back out. So, yeah. I mean, and like, I guess the market cap has grown over this period of time, but the liquidity is only 3.89K ADA. You know, imagine what it would have been like whenever it was at the top. I mean, yeah, it's basically a straight rug. They just freaking took all the money. There was nothing exciting there. But what I was going to say that I didn't want to say because like it's kind of crazy, but I was thinking, what if Todashi, the one that rugged the friend community, like also did that one, right?
Ooh.
And like maybe like several at the same time.
So nobody knows who launched.
No, he was not doxxed. No. Friend was no. They were not
and
doxxed.
You know what? You know what's crazy, bro?
And what did they well, here's what they do. Here's what they do. You get one that's not doxxed. They do all this stuff. People are like, oh, this is amazing. And then they pick the people that are the most devout to be the team.
Right.
And then the team is out front. Now you have the layers of separation. So at the end of the day, the only person that anybody actually knows that is doxxed is the team.
Right. And this is, you guys take all this to heart because we're not even in the bull run yet.
Yeah.
Wait till liquidity really hits Cardano Q4, Q1 next year. Cardano's pumping $200, $300, $400, $500. You know what I mean? Just wait. And you get all these people in here. And this is why I'm like, so many people are going to get wrecked on like Pig Party and Lyft and Rocket and freaking scamrugpull.com, whatever other freaking coin launching sites they have.
There is Pump Friend and Sneck Fun or Sneck Pump.
So, and you guys don't.
Apparently, like the UI, apparently maybe on Sneck Pump is better.
It doesn't. Well, who cares about the UI?
No, you're right. It's the same
Bro,
thing.
It's the same.
I understand.
It's the same 40 or 50 people making these coins across these platforms and just sucking all the money out of you guys. Yeah, you might hit one, you might hit two, and then you YOLO into another one. But it's the same 40, 50 people that are making all these coins, bro. I'm telling you. They're just bouncing. They don't have to dox. They don't have to do nothing. They're just throwing meme coins out, you know, and if it don't hit the bonding curve, who cares? They still make money. You know what I mean? They can still sell their freaking coins. You know, it doesn't hit. They're like, it's not going to hit. All right, I'll dump mine. You know what I'm saying?
I thought Snack.fun was already out. There's certain people in the ecosystem that only like Sneck products and will not acknowledge any other products in the entire ecosystem, which I think is just so short-sighted, to be honest.
It's stupid.
You know what I mean?
It's the same with freaking Cardano maxis, Bitcoin maxis, freaking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, whatever. You know what I mean?
I will say that the space a little bit earlier today about NFTs being dead, there were some really interesting projects that came up there and spoke. And I was really happy that Commander was there behind the Angel Finance one because, you know, they dropped some alpha. Angel Finance has in their plans to add 6 additional chains.
Yeah, well, he talked about that with us, like Solana.
Mm-hmm.
So they want to add Solana first,
Yep.
And once they're on
And then
Solana, they'll
6
have that.
additional chains.
Yeah, they'll have that EVM coding.
It's
So
different, but only a
it
little
is
bit.
different. I know. That's what I was gonna
Yeah.
say. I'm not a dev. It's not like direct copy pasta, go on to the next chain, but it's still a
Close.
variation of that language. You know what I mean? It's still EVM. You know, that's the whole point. You know, is it Solana is a
it does have a virtual machine that works similarly in the same
It's
way.
Solana is a soft fork of Ethereum, if I'm not mistaken.
Probably.
I know BNB is.
I trust you. Yeah. I said, I don't know. Probably. I trust you.
I think it is.
I don't know. That's like sometimes with Aaron, it's like Aaron will be like, he'll say something, and it's like, sure, you know,
right.
Sure. Like you're getting brain surgery, and they're like, oh yeah, you got a confusion and blah blah blah, and using all these words, and I just need to, you know, like whatever the synapses, and then you're like,
right,
okay, buddy, like. I'm glad you know what you're talking about because I sure as hell don't. Like, that's great.
I don't know if you heard earlier. So JPEG Store finally got their ish together, and
ooh, I want to see.
So we are looking. I got the Omen sent out. I got the Brewer sent out.
Oh, sheesh! I don't even have to do anything. I can sleep all weekend long until Sunday.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but.
Okay, look, this is what the plan is. And G Blades, you're in the crowd. Jeff Dukes.
Oh, I just seen that. You're welcome, G Blades.
I was just gonna say also Jaleesa, like if you want to hop in, I'm gonna do and Hops and everybody else that's here. I'm gonna run a poker game tomorrow. We'll run 2 of them. So the first one is gonna be sometime. I don't know yet, right? I'm not going to say anything yet because I just don't know what my night's going to feel like. You know what I mean? But it's basically going to be sometime when I wake up tomorrow, depending on when I wake up. If I wake up like crazy early, then we'll just like plan for like noon-ish, right? Like a lunchtime game. And then either like a 4 p.m. one or a 6 p.m. one, depending on, you know, something.
There you go.
Because Womp Crew over on Algorand usually does a 420 game, right? And I always love playing the 420 game when I'm able to, but it's like it's hit or miss. If I'm in the 420 game and then I'm busy, then like I'll just like shove and then like lose like in the first like 10 to 15 minutes, right? Oh, draft is at 7. Okay. Well then, yeah, I'm gonna shoot for dang. Then I feel like I should just.
What draft is that, Jeff Dukes? A different league? Not our league. Our league isn't at.
Or maybe it's like, is there actually like the real draft or no? We still far out from that.
No, that was in April, bro. The real.
Okay. It already
JPEG Empire draft is Sunday at 6:30 p.m. PST.
Okay.
So
you said 6:30 p.m. PST?
Yes.
So that's Sunday. Like
9:30. Right.
9:30 Eastern.
Sheesh. Right.
Good thing Moose is not in that one.
Well, I mean, we were looking for. I can't get in because I'll be at my granddaughter's birthday party. So the earliest I could get in is probably at like 6. You know what I mean? And people didn't want to do it on Saturday. G Blades figured it out. Everybody agreed. Boom. That's the time.
Yeah. Is Jaleesa in that one?
I did Johnny Trans. I cut our stream short so I could do Johnny Trans.
Yeah. That's funny. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure I work on Monday, like regular hours.
Aping Riot. Okay.
Oh, Aping Riot.
Yeah. We're going to stream Monday like normal, correct?
Yeah.
So we will be here Monday at 6 p.m. PST like everybody else, or like normal, I should say.
So. Yeah. Well, the only holiday that I'm going to take off is, we'll say Christmas, you know.
Well, I won't be available Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Christmas, Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Easter. you know, because we gotta go to church on Easter.
Easter's on a Sunday, bro.
Yeah. Oh, that's even better.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say because you know
That's
if
a
I'm
good
gonna go
idea
to church
there.
once a year, it's definitely Easter.
That is a good idea there, Jeff Dukes, but
Live stream the draft.
I don't know if I want to show the entire world how shitty I draft.
You know, it'd be funny though. Jeff Dukes needs to come on the live. I was saying, I mean, he was cool, dude. I was glad to see him. I was glad to see Jeff Dukes. I was glad to see Third
You know,
Patriot.
oh. Okay. You know
That'd be
what?
fun.
We're gonna have a talk. I'm gonna do some talking in our football channel, guys. We might
Let's
be
do
able
a
to do
boys
something.
stream. I'm not going to be a part of it though because I hate sports. It's not
No,
that
no,
I
no, no.
hate
We might be
sports.
able to live stream the draft and send out the link, and people could come in because we can host what? Everybody's not going to come in. I think we can host like 10 people.
Yeah. But I don't think everybody can be on at the same time.
I think so. We're going to look into it. We might do something.
That would be fun though. You know,
Yeah, we
that
might
would be
do
fun.
something.
And I if
Or
look, if you needed somebody to like draft the thing or whatever, I could do that, but I don't want to have any actual role in it because I
see,
don't care.
here's the thing, bro. The statement you just said tells me that you have no clue on what's going on with the draft. If you want me to
No.
draft,
I have no clue, and I
right,
don't care
bro.
to know. Like I don't care to know, dude. It's the
Yahoo
same way that like if
Yahoo does everything, bro.
yeah,
It's automated.
I do not care. Oh, Yahoo does it. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's automated, bro. You just pick your people. It's
Yeah, I was
when I
just gonna
first
put this
when
stuff
I
in a
first
hat, you
started
know what I
fantasy
mean, and draw
football.
it out for you guys.
We don't need that.
I was like, my mom has a hat collection,
I used
bro.
to draft like that.
She has
When
a
I first
collection
started,
of hats.
fantasy football was in prison. And it was so hard because I had to get like the Sports Weekly sent in, the ESPN Top 100, and then we would draw out these grids. We would get somebody an admin to make us copies, and then it was crazy.
I hate to bring this up and talk about this like this, but I was watching somebody, I don't know what it was or what they were talking, but they were saying that there's like a 55% tax. So like if your family comes to put money on your books, they take 55% of it and all the stuff. Like I can't remember what they called it. It was like a retention fee or like something.
Yeah,
Like
you pay a retention fee, but every state's different. No, in Arizona they don't do that.
okay, no, but in this
No.
particular one, they said that like your mom comes in with $100 to put on your books, and you get $44. But then all of the stuff is also more expensive.
Well, I'll tell you what. In the entire time that I did, commissary started off super cheap. It was like freaking, I think it was like $3 for a pack of cigarettes. It was like $1.29 for a can of chew.
That was also
The
a long
big,
time ago. I mean, pack of cigarettes
well,
used to be, I
no,
mean, it used to be like
it
$3.
wasn't that long ago. 2007, 2008.
But yeah,
You know what I mean?
no, 2007.
But
I'm saying like
in
now.
in the course of being there, prices damn near tripled. You know what I mean? And that's before inflation really took off. But as far as that, in Arizona, you do have a retention fund. I want to say it's like $150 or something like that. But they take it out of your paycheck. The only money that gets taken from you from the money that gets sent in is if you owe restitution. If you got charged, say you got charged, you went to prison for theft, grand theft auto. You know what I mean? And you were sentenced to 5 years in prison, and you have $35,000 in restitution owed to the victim. Okay. Any money that gets sent to you, they take 20% of that. That's Arizona. That's Arizona.
Okay. Yeah.
But
I don't know where this other place was.
What I did have was child support. So mind you, before going to prison, I was paying all my child support. While I was in prison, they just let it accrue. Even though I got it abated, I can't pay it. I'm in prison. They let it accrue and let it accrue. And I had like $4 or $5 grand on my books from an outside job. And they came through and wiped out my whole account and said, well, you owe, $20,000, $30,000 in child support. It's like, how the fuck do I owe $20,000, $30,000 in child support? I'm in prison. You know what I mean? But it was nice paying all that off, being able to pay all that off when I got out. That was super nice.
That's
either way.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
they don't even take for that on money sent in though. They take it out of your check. I was paying even out of my freaking 50 cent an hour job. I was paying child support in prison.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
it was
so
funny,
crazy.
bro. Yeah. And because they
don't worry, babe. I'll
continued-
send you $8.
Right.
You treat
Well, that's
yourself.
that's what
I had
my
to work
daughter
a
was
long
telling
time
me.
for that.
My daughter was telling me she would get like $17 like every couple of weeks.
Yeah. Babe, I've been working 16-hour days to send you that $8.
Right. Yeah.
Worked all
crazy.
weekend. Here's $16.
It was so weird because I had I had child support agreement before I went to prison, and I was paying. In Arizona, they almost always go through the state. If you're in Arizona and you don't have a child support agreement with your ex, you better go get one, because any money you just give to your ex is just considered a gift, and the state does not recognize it. I learned that the hard way. I learned that the hard way.
But I've been giving you all this money, and they're like, actually, you haven't.
Yeah, they're like, no, that was a gift. You actually owe. I was like, what? But anyways, I was paying, my court ordered, and then I got locked up, and I even went, in the courts, got an abatement of child support to where it dropped it down. But it I think it took like 6 months to get the abatement. So I was actually 6 months late. So then they didn't wipe that away. They just let it accrue interest. And I think I went in with owing 3,000, got out owing 35,000.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they do a lot of that stuff on purpose, right? To keep you there, right? Or to get you back. Because I mean, if you do anything, when they let you out, sometimes people get super long paroles or a super long period of time where you roll a stop sign, you're just back in prison.
Yeah.
You get in trouble for anything.
Yeah.
And I've said before, I believe that I had a girlfriend one time, and her dad, he had a felony when he was 18. He had just turned 18, and what it was is there was a federal land ranch farm, and him and some friends went on there. They killed a cow. They had a big party. They grilled that. They cooked that cow. Right? They ate the cow. And so anyways, he got federal charges. And,
so he got freaking trespassing on federal land, probably poaching, probably freaking cattle rustling, freaking all kinds of federal charges.
Thing. So he gets the whole thing. But anyway, so then this guy worked honest work the whole rest of life, right? Had some awesome kids, family, all this stuff, doing all this stuff. And so the police, in a small town, Kentucky, they thought, the local police, they thought they must be doing something illegal, right? So they thought they must be doing something illegal. And they were getting these packages, right, from California to the house. So they're like, whatever. And then so they had let some junkie live on their couch for a couple of months, and then they kicked her out. So when they kicked her out, she told the cops they were getting straight up heroin delivered to their house. So the cops call the feds. The feds come break in every door window of the house and another house at the same time, right? Thinking that there's heroin in this house, pounds of it getting shipped through UPS for who knows how long, right? Turns out there was no heroin. There was like an ounce or two of weed. But in order to like make sure that they could arrest the guy, they had the daughters open the gun safe and take the gun out of the gun safe and put it out, and then had him go into the house, into the room where the gun was, and then arrested him as a felon with a gun, in possession of a gun, right?
Yeah.
And then so like that was how they were trying to get him to plea for the drugs. But then when the feds opened the box and realized it was only weed, they were like, we're getting out of here. Yeah, we just broke all the windows and doors of like two houses at the same time because we thought we were about to get pounds of dope. But actually, it was just a little bit of weed. They were like, all right,
hey,
local police
they're
department,
dirty,
y'all
man.
can take care of it.
They're cops, you know. I don't believe in defund the police. You know what I mean? But cops are freaking dirty, bro. Cops are dirty.
They're just trying to get it done.
They're trying to get it done.
Necessary.
And I understand it to a certain extent. I got in a high-speed chase one time. Long story, fiery crash.
You're like, they were trying to get me, and I wasn't gonna get caught. That was what I was like.
Long story, high-speed chase, fiery crash, pepper spray, hosing off in front of the police station. But in the grand jury report, and they found like a quarter pound of weed under the passenger seat.
Yeah, but that wasn't yours. That was the other guy's.
Of course it was.
Of course it was. It was the other guy.
What are you talking about? It was it wasn't my car.
Yeah.
I don't know where it came from.
Even better. You know? Even better.
You know what I mean? But in the grand jury report, they said they witnessed me throwing baggies of weed out the window during the high-speed chase. Like, that's real convenient when it's shoved under the passenger seat and I'm freaking driving for dear life. Yeah, so I mean, cops are dirty. Hey, and that cop was pissed. I made him run. He kicked the shit out of me. He was mad. Big old boy. Look, he was mad.
Saying, yeah, there's more dirty people than cops. No, that's true. There's definitely more.
That is true.
Than cops. That's
don't get me wrong. I am not a defund the police guy.
Yeah, you're not an anti-cop guy, dude. I
am not anti-cop. Cops are necessary. Cops. So I used to tell everybody, you know, they'd be like, "Oh, well, you know, friggin', ex-con cops." I was like, "Yeah, but who's protecting your family while you're in prison?
Mm-hmm.
You ain't there. Who's protecting your mom, your sister, your aunt? It sure as fuck ain't you. You're in prison, dumbass."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I'm just saying cops are definitely necessary. It just sucks that, you know, with any organization, you're going to have assholes and shitty cops.
Yeah, 100%. I will say that I've been blessed with meeting a whole lot of shitty cops in my life. Being in Kentucky, especially Eastern Kentucky, Richmond, Kentucky Police Department.
Oh, them good old boys.
But I will say everything outside of that, like when I came to Maryland, dude, I just want to, I need to say this. Like when I came to Maryland was like crazy. To me, it was like stepping into the Twilight Zone. Like I got pulled over one time. Cop comes up. He's real nice. He's like, "Hey, how you doing?" You know, all this stuff. I was like, what? He didn't take me out of the car and check me for guns and then look through my entire car and open everything just because he thought I could potentially be a threat. And I didn't sit in his car in handcuffs while he searched the car to find nothing. Right. And I didn't even roll a stop sign and wasn't speeding above 10 miles per hour. I was like, this is a crazy world. I was like, I'm going to drive 10 miles an hour over the speed limit every day. Right?
Yeah.
I couldn't do that in Kentucky. I mean,
no, that's small town. That's small town living when the cops start to know who you are when you're a kid. Yeah.
No, but they didn't even know who you were. They'd just be like, "You're not white."
Oh, okay.
Now like, you're not.
I got
They'd be
you
like,
now.
"I saw you smoking a roach," and then it's like, dude, I'm 15. I got a learner's permit, dude. I can drink beer, I don't know. It was a different Kentucky, Kentucky, but Maryland, freaking awesome. Pull me over any day. I'm not scared for my life. I'll tell you that.
Right.
It's actually kind of worse in a way. It's like, you tell me what I did wrong. Prove it. You prove it to me. I dare you. Prove it to me right now. No, okay, anyways. But yeah, not much going on in the market. That was a good little side tangent though. I love it.
Yeah. We are real people.
Yeah,
I mean,
we are real people.
we are real people. I was almost died today.
Today.
What
did you do? That's crazy.
So I was on.
John hasn't woken up from his drunken stupor. I cannot believe Ryan was talking crap like that. And then Jeff Dukes, you know what I mean? The nerve, dude. Literally a beer and a half. I drank the other half of somebody's beer. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. And you know what else I had? Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper. I like Diet Dr. Pepper. It's pretty good. Yep. But no, I was on. So it was a
probably mine. It wasn't even yours, Jeff Dukes. It wasn't even yours.
It was a life-changing moment. That's what I should say. I had a 12-foot A-frame ladder, leaned against a house on the side of a sketchy hill.
Yeah, you messed up.
I was on the top of it,
and nobody
with my arms above.
Nobody was holding you. You didn't have a ladder holder. You didn't have a spotter. That's not.
Well,
OSHA,
it's not even meant. It's not even meant to be leaned. It's an A-frame ladder. It's the kind that open.
Oh, A-frame. Oh, so it wasn't even one with the adjustable bottoms. Oh my God, you were come on now.
12-foot A-frame with the utility bucket on the front for a standoff. leaned against the side of a house on the side of like uneven. The reason it wasn't open is because the ground was all fucked up. You know what I mean? Going down, and I'm up there, and I'm one step from the top, so I'm stretched out, leaning back, working roughly at face level, putting in floodlights. I get this bracket up. I'm starting to wire the floodlight, and a freaking wasp comes out of the electrical box and attacks me, bro. And that's a life-changing moment, bro, because you don't know what to do. I got a $500 light in my hand. I'm on top of a ladder. I'm probably 13 feet off the ground. You know what I mean? Maybe 15, 16 feet at head height. Yes, in a world of OSHA violations.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, it was that freaking, we like looked at each other. His little beady eyes looked at me and he went, meh. And then he like took off and he circled my head and I freaking scrambled down and I was like, oh. And then I just, for whatever,
and then you just looked at the ladder and you said, it's a damn A-frame ladder.
Right. It just, bro, if it would have been open and sideways at an angle, I probably would have fell off. But out here in Arizona, I mean, I'm sure it's other places like that, but these wasps like to make their nests inside of the electrical boxes. But this one, usually you get up there, you see the little cone and the wall, you smash it, get rid of it. No. This asshole went in the electrical box, in behind the wire tab, and had his nest in the wall behind the electrical box. So then he kept coming back as I was trying to finish this light. So I'd go up there. He was taking off to go get, mud to, make his freaking little cone. He took off and I'm up there and I see something out of the corner of my eye, scramble back down the ladder, wait a few minutes, wait for him to go in, come back out, come back up the ladder. It took me like an hour to hang this freaking light. That should have took like 30 minutes. Either way, that's my life or death story for today.
And you didn't have
OSHA. I don't believe Arizona has OSHA. I mean, I know technically, I know we do have OSHA, but in my 7.5 years on the job site, I've never seen an OSHA person.
You're like, I couldn't even tell you what an OSHA person looks like.
Right. And I'm talking tens of thousands of houses. I'm talking hundreds of subdivisions,
Here's a
everywhere. I've
Did you
never
watch
seen an OSHA person.
did you ever did you look at Preacher? Did you check it out?
No, I didn't check it out yet. No.
Yeah, I was
I'm
surprised that
still I gotta finish Yellowstone.
Yellowstone.
Yeah, I
I
can't
mean,
watch
maybe
more
I'll
than one
watch
thing
it.
at a time.
You think it's good?
What?
Yellowstone, you like
Yellowstone?
it? Yeah.
Oh, Yellowstone's awesome, bro. Freaking
Yeah, I'll watch
awesome.
it. I remember hearing
I
about it.
haven't watched what is it, 1883 and 1929 or whatever the other two spinoffs are. I haven't watched those, but the original Yellowstone is freaking awesome.
Do you like you said you like science fiction stuff?
Yep.
Dude, here's another one for you. I think it's like 1844 or something, like 18 Netflix. Let's see.
It's got to be good science fiction though.
No, it is, and it's like dark. I can't remember. I'm gonna have to find it. But it's dark. I love dark movies. Like I like it to be like creepy and then like there to be a whole like psychological element where even if it wasn't like pop out scary, you're like, man, that's messed up, but like could happen. Like not even necessarily like the creature, the thing, but like the specific like dilemma. The specific dilemma that the characters are going through could occur in some other instance. So this is like why I like the platform so much, right? Because like if you don't have food, you know what I mean? What are you gonna eat? You know what I mean?
Is there a plot to it though?
No, there is. Well, okay, so the whole thing,
a snob when it comes to movies, bro.
dude, I am a snob. You don't understand. Okay, so the thing about the platform is it's kind of like the only like when they get out, like it's making commentary on like the levels of society, right?
Right. No,
You
I
get that, that's
understand.
easy. But then also like the girl that was born in there that like is the one that like got them out essentially, like through following her at the end. Like that is supposed to be like almost like Christian undertones, right? Of like the savior, like Jesus, like the awakening, because like it was the religious person that had this whole different concept that he was telling them, like you just have to, you know what I mean, believe,
Yeah,
right?
maybe.
But
I
yeah.
either like freaking mindless kill 'em all espionage, freaking high intensity like thrillers or whatever, you know what I mean? Or something that has like meaning to it, like a historical.
Dude,
Like I want to see
School of the Dead.
Reagan's getting ready to come out. I think it comes out this weekend. I want to see that.
Yeah.
Cheney was awesome. Something like the
I
dogs
don't care about
of war
historical
stuff.
stuff because it's
See, I
like
like that.
at the end of the day, like you know how you know what happened. You know what I mean? Like whether you know what happened or not, you know like the result. So
What
to
does
me
matter
to
is
know
history.
what? Yeah,
When's the
yeah.
last time you thought about the Roman Empire, sir?
I mean, honestly, probably more about the Roman Empire than like some of the other stuff. Because okay, so like, dude, this there was a king called Caligula, right? Do you know about Caligula? I believe it was
He wasn't a
Caligula.
king.
Huh?
He wasn't a king.
Or maybe
Emperor.
not Caligula. No,
Emperor
Caligula is
Caligula.
somebody else.
He was an
Maybe it was.
emperor. Caligula
And
was the emperor of Rome.
yes, okay. And he drank so much wine that were cooked in lead, like lead
Yeah,
vases or
everything
whatever.
was in lead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then so he ended up like being the nicest guy ever, like when he was running for being an emperor. And then he had a like psychological shift where he was like unhinged. And then he would invite. So I hope that this is the right emperor because it could be the wrong one, but I think it's the right one.
No,
He would
Caligula was a crazy freaking lunatic.
no, but that happened
Yeah,
after.
I understand
Yeah,
that.
he would
Yeah.
invite other emperors to like eat dinner at his house, and he would have gladiators fight at the table and like
Oh,
be
yeah.
splattering blood all over the table with all these people.
Yeah, but
And
he's not the
then
only That's not even the
No,
depraved shit.
no. But then he would go off and like rape their wives.
Right.
And then come back to the table and talk about it. And then he would take peasants and then just kick them off the back of his house.
Yeah.
There's just cliffs. There were so many crazy things about him, but he was not like that before the lead poisoning changed his psychology altogether, which is why I think it's like crazy and fascinating because, like, you know, you're rich. Like, you're getting messed up in the Roman times off your wine. Like, why wouldn't you do that? And then all of a sudden, you're just like somebody else, crazy. Like, that's wild.
Well, they had the Romans had lead pipes too. They had like interior, water and everything, like, through the lead pipes and everything. Yeah, that's
why I think it's interesting. It's like,
that's why it's so awesome, bro. It's history. It's freaking,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Learning things like the Mad Hatter. The Mad Hatter is stems from history, from using, I want to say, mercury, to line the inside of the hats to like give them, rigidity and stiffness. And then you start sweating and it soaks into your freaking brain, and then you become, I'm late. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that's true. I mean, that stuff is cool. Yeah. That stuff is cool. Yeah, man. And then like the actual, like, Dracula used to put his enemies' heads on pikes, all that stuff.
Oh,
not
yeah,
actually vampire, but
talking about Vlad the Impaler.
Vlad the Impaler.
Yeah.
That shit's cool. See, I think that stuff is cool. You know what I mean? Like Genghis Khan, but like all the like normal stuff. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I guess that's.
But I like government and politics also.
So then you liked like West Wing and like House of Cards. House of Cards was so good. What, it was good.
House of Cards was good. House of Cards was good.
It was good.
I mean, Spacey is what he is, but if we, bro, you can never watch TV again if you didn't separate the actor from the art. You know what I mean? Let's just face it. You can never watch.
Well, and then you saw his crazy message that he put out, and he was like, "That's what they want you to believe." But I know the truth. You know the truth.
I never watched West Wing, but I like movies like that, like Some of All Fears. I don't know, just those political kind of documentary style, freaking whatever.
Yeah,
that's what I enjoy.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, man.
But I also like, freaking Marvel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I wish I saw Doctor Strange, and I kind of really want to see the new
Doctor Strange is awesome.
Yeah, I didn't watch that one. I missed it.
But But see, when I watch shows for that, I have no expectations. I don't expect it. I don't expect realism. I want that's why I said I want like totally outlandish, crazy, like the Expendables, which is
that was so good.
It was ridiculous.
It was so good because you had all those freaking stars in the same place at the same time. Like all of the like, dude. You know what? I'm not even gonna really go into it too much. But today at work, dude, I know that you're not hip to all of the like words that like Generation Z or whatever is using that is crazy, but like one of them is like
no cap, bro, no cap.
No, it's like skibbity and Riz and mewing and Sigma. Dude, it was ridiculous. So today I had this exchange with one of the guys there that was just so like mentally ridiculous. He said that I had Riz, and I told him I was so disappointed that he didn't say that I had Skibbity Riz, and that for that reason, that I didn't feel like a Sigma. And that everybody else is like, what the hell are you guys talking about? And it's like, you really have to like watch dumb shit on the internet for just like a minute, or have kids that are my kids' age to even know what that means. And like, yeah, it was funny. And then somebody else was like, yeah, my kids talk like that. And I was like, that's crazy. I can't imagine that. My kids don't even talk like that. They just tell me about it.
Don't get me wrong. I turned into my parents a long time ago. I'm just saying.
Well, to me, it's just funny. I just think it's dumb.
My kids are a little older, though. They don't talk like that. They're
but
little.
Your grandkids might, right?
I'm not even going to be able to understand my grandkids.
You're like, when they talk to me, I'm going to be like, oh, that's great. That's nice.
Great. Yeah, here's $50. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Grandpa loves you.
Yeah, man. But dude, yeah, let's call it. I mean, it's a good Friday. I mean, I like that whole last piece was good. Sorry. Well, I didn't plan on being late, but I had a really good time, I will say, with Third Patriot and Jeff Dukes and Moose. Yeah. We got to figure something out. Like, I definitely want to do what we can to be a part of the next event for sure.
We need to mint out.
Well, I mean, of course.
If you guys don't mint us out, well, there's only 53 people in here, so I'm not putting it all on the 53 people that are watching.
All you go mint 10 bosses right now so we can do all the things we plan to do for this community. Goddamn.
But if we don't mint out, we're gonna have to do something drastic. I mean, that's the only way we can save the freaking project. You know what I mean? At some point in time, we're gonna have to do something drastic for the community.
Yeah, I mean,
it's not like that. We're not doing it for ourselves. We do this every night for free. Every night.
True.
We make absolutely fucking nothing.
Hey, that's a lie. That's a lie. Now that we're streaming to Hulu, we got like almost a nickel.
Rumble. And I didn't stream to Rumble tonight because I didn't want to deal with it. Oh
my gosh. You robbed us of our 2 cents of royalties, right? Our monetization, sir. What are we gonna do now? Yeah.
Right. That 2 pennies. Oh my God.
Yeah. No, but I mean, like, think about it. We have like literally a whole year before Rare Evo again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we've had like a pretty good pace.
It just sucks that we can't build without capital, and we can't get capital without, we're not going to talk about it on air. Well, but we ain't leaving. We ain't going nowhere. Don't Don't get it twisted. We're not giving up, and we ain't going nowhere. We just might have to make some drastic moves.
Yeah.
Cardano is home no matter what happens.
Yeah. That's his way of saying that we're picking up and moving a base.
I did bookmark a tweet today that says base now has 13 million fucking users.
Really?
Mark Davis. Yeah, here. Let me show it real quick.
Well, will you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Before we end this, will you go to Magic Eden and check the volume on Ape Society? I need a bridge or what?
I'm going to say it's 24. Isn't that what it's been? Yeah, right here. Look.
Oh, do you already find it?
Over 13 million monthly active addresses. At the beginning of 2024, it only had 800,000. So it's gaining more than 1 million active users a month. Look at that freaking chart. Looks like almost like boom, hockey stick.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Boom. You know what I mean? So definitely getting users. And as much as we rag on base, there is something to the fact that that it being connected to Coinbase.
No, of course, the network
and the ease of transfer and the 100 million users that Coinbase has.
Sheesh. You want to guess?
I'm telling you, bro.
Maybe what the total volume is.
Maybe 26. Oh no, I guess it's up. I was off.
Yeah, we're almost to 29.
I just checked it a few days ago. Oh wow, floor went up.
Yeah.
Floor went up 0.02.
So maybe I need a bridge.
Let's see, where's my bad boy at? I got one of them listed. It's right here somewhere.
Is it listed for 1?
Yeah, it's listed for 1 on the dot. Oh, no, that's not it. Let's see here.
I'm gonna just go list mine for 5. If it hits, I'm impregnating my wife. I just think that I already have a girl and a boy. I don't need another. And I always think about the Addams Family. There's like the on one of the Addams Family movies where they have like the other kid, and like the son is trying to like kill the baby, right, the whole time, or their baby because they don't want the baby. And
I
then
thought
and
what did it
Wednesday
unlit?
says to the brother, she says, "Well, you know, they only need one girl and one boy, so which one do you think that they're gonna keep?"
Right.
He's just trying to kill it the whole freaking show.
I thought I had this one listed at 1 ETH. Apparently not.
Crazy.
That's it right there.
Crazy.
Thought I had it listed. Either way, Ape Society can. Well, they had 8 sales in the past 24 hours. That's an awful lot of sales considering they've barely been doing any movement recently.
So maybe there are bullish things going on.
I doubt it. Still, they only have 4433 ported over with 808 users.
And that's what, like out of 16,000 or something like that?
No, 10,000.
10. But aren't there like multiples?
No, 10,000.
Huh.
10,000 total between the SIP 68 and the SIP 25. I did see this today, but this freaking whale FUD is known for like putting out some bullshit. But I didn't have a chance to look into this. Ripple CTO accused of XRP scam involvement. But I take anything whale FUD says with a grain of salt because he's definitely not, or they are definitely not a reliable source.
Then why don't you unfollow them? Mute them.
I don't know.
Stop looking at them.
Yeah. Brazil Supreme Court declares that anyone using a VPN to access X after its suspension is subject to fines up to $8,800. I think the average pay in Brazil is like $1,200 or something like that. Some ridiculous.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
All right.
A game on SWE coming out. That's what I'm saying. There wasn't really anything.
No, I looked. The only thing I found was that Solana pushed UST's value to like 16 trillion or something. USC, wasn't it? What was it? Not
either.
trillion.
There's no coin worth 16 trillion. The market cap's 2.173.
Let's see what I was saying. Yeah, Circles passed 16 trillion in total volume.
Oh,
Circles.
Oh, yeah. Since it's
that one.
Yeah. Okay.
Since its inception.
Okay. Yeah.
The volume.
Talking volume since inception.
Yeah, that was the only thing, and I thought that was kind of boring because like Solana, like, okay, they just move stuff back and forth. Volume.
Well, if freaking Solana, if USDC is at 17 trillion in volume, I wonder how much volume USDT has had since inception. Because I very rarely use USDC.
Yeah, I agree.
Most trading pairs are USDT when you're on foreign exchanges and stuff like that.
That's true.
So, all right.
That's true. All right. We'll catch you tomorrow. Also, shout out to everybody who joined us tonight. It was a boring Friday, but also we enjoyed this. We enjoy this. We do this because we love it. And also, I wanted to hit 2,500 followers, but hitting almost 2,400 is also pretty cool because I couldn't believe, dude, my mom the other day, she followed me on Twitter. She made a Twitter. It's crazy. She was like, and on other people's or on hers, it shows me as like 2.3K followers, which is crazy because on mine it shows me the number. But she was like, I remember when you were just so happy that you got to 200, and that was just like a few months ago, like just a little while ago, and I was like, yeah, dude, yeah, I never expected to get. I was excited to get to 200. You know what I mean? I never expected to get to 200, and I
Right.
appreciate everybody's support. You know what I mean? And I feel like I bring my authentic self to all aspects of what we're doing here because I think we can do cool things. You know, sometimes I tweet about minting on the toilet, and sometimes other people tweet about how that might increase the chances of minting a crown JPEG boss. And you
I
know,
have
I
heard
think
that.
that stuff is funny. You know,
I
that's
have
funny.
heard that.
Yeah. And so, but yeah. But
All right, let's
all
do
right.
it. It's dinner time.
It is dinner time. I haven't eaten dinner. Well, I did. I ate with them a little bit, but it's probably time to eat some real food. But love you guys. Thank you all for joining us. We've had a blast. We'll do this again. And next week, there'll probably be some news. There's just not been anything exciting lately, but we gave you some awesome, show recommendations and some local knowledge, you know. But